Hello, guys. Today we are going to learn about the differences between few and a few. So, without waiting further, let's get started. Do you know that there is a very subtle difference between few and a few? They almost mean the same, but I'm going to get in details and show you the differences. Let's get started. Use few when you mean to say not many. We can also use few when we want our sentences to sound negative. Few sounds negative. There's one more meaning to few, which means not enough in numbers. Not enough in numbers. The opposite condition is with a few. A few means some. A few sounds positive. Now, the third point is something where a few sounds more helpful. It means enough in numbers that can help. Now, let me give you an example to understand the third point. Suppose you are cooking and you need 4 eggs for your dish, but you are only left with 2 eggs. And this is the time when your mom asks you, "Do you need more eggs?" And you are going to reply to this by saying, "No, I have a few eggs. Those are enough for my dish." Sounds positive. There is one more thing that you need to keep in mind, that few and a few are used with countable nouns. You need to keep these points in your mind. Now let me conclude these points to you. Few is a little more attention on the negative. On the other hand, a few puts the attention more on the positive, negative, positive. Now let's see some examples. Now let me first draw a line and I'm going to give you some amazing examples. Few. I have few pages left, so I need a new notebook. For a few. I have a few pages left, so I don't need any notebook now. Look at these sentences very carefully. I'm going to explain it in details, but before that, let me highlight the keywords. Now, guys, look at these two examples very carefully. In the first example, the notes are not completed because the person needs a new notebook. Here, left sounds negative. As we know, few means not many and not enough. Sounds negative. In the second example, the notes will be completed because there's enough page for that work. Now, here the sentence, which has a few, sounds positive. Positive in the sense that the work will be completed and the person's notebook has enough pages left for the time being. Let me conclude once again. Few, not many, not enough sounds negative. A few sounds positive. Some in numbers and enough for the time being. Now, here I'm done with the definition and an example. Let me give you guys some more examples. Are you ready for some more examples? Few and a few. Example number 1. I've got few friends, so I feel lonely. Here we have few. Here in this sentence, "I've got few friends, so I feel lonely" sounds negative. Loneliness is negative. Therefore, few is the correct answer. Now let me remind you again that few sounds negative. Few means not enough. A few sounds positive and a few means some for the time being. Example number 2. I've a few friends and we meet at the weekends. Now, in this sentence, we have got a few. And as we can see that we meet at the weekends sounds positive. Of course, it is positive that you have got some friends. A few means some, therefore, a few is the correct answer. Example number 3. I have few books on this topic. Those might not help you for the quiz. Here we have few books. Those might not help you. Not helping sounds negative. And as we know, few books means not enough books in numbers that could help the person for the quiz. Therefore, few is the correct answer. Now, let me give you one more example. She has a few dresses that would fit you perfectly. Here we have a few. And as we know, a few means enough, and fit you perfectly sounds positive because there's enough dress that can fit the other person perfectly, and the dresses are enough in numbers. So, a few is the correct answer. So, with this, few versus a few ends over here. Let me give you a sneak peek kind of revision again. Few means not many. A few means some. Few sounds negative. A few sounds positive. Few is not enough in numbers. A few is enough in numbers that can help. I've given you all examples. Few is a little more attention on the negative. A few puts the attention more on the positive. Hope you guys would remember all these rules, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Love you guys.